Farshad, how are you? You got a big smile.
Hi, Jason. Yes, I got this big smile since this January. I've been all in the smiles and laughter because things have changed for Doubleview.
Well, we'll get into that. I mean, let's talk. We're going to be doing, drilling starting, doing a little video on that. Hopefully get some teasers out of you on some other stuff, but let's see how it goes. Gold's hot, mining's hot. People are talking about Doubleview. Things are exciting, but let's hop into so drilling started. So do you want to say, anything kind of about that? We'll hop into some questions. The questions I have, what are you targeting in the drilling, things to expand on, stuff like that. But do you want to give a over the top view on, drilling started and things you want to say?
Yes, actually, I was watching this Murray Pesham's Hemlo and how he drilled it and how he was proud of himself to be perseverance and following until he got it. He got the big run on the Hemlo. I said, oh, Jesus, that's a very good way of doing that. I am doing the same. I'm following the same path and I'm pushing to get into this deposit to the far end of it and get going. Yes, this is following the drill hole 34 that we're doing. We know down to 700 meters was all the length of the hole was mineralized. Now we are following on the same path on the basis of the IP, which is going down to 1250 meters that we know of. Anywhere we have drilled in the body of this system, every time we've gone to it, it's been mineralized. Now we are going on our deepest expedition down the earth to 1250 meters. That the target that we have prepared is 1250, but we have prepared ourselves to go to 1500 meters as well, and we're going that's our first drill hole which has gone into the ground as of right now.
Just give people a taste. Tell me how long does it drilling a hole that deep take? And then when do you think people will get results in terms of just a general timeline for people that aren't sure? So you're drilling that 700 meter hole all the way down to 1200 meters. So awesome. That's what people want to see. But just to give people a taste of how long does it take to drill that much? And then when do you think results come?
Okay, what we have done in this drilling, first of all, I don't want to disclose it, because that's the method that we are doing. Our speed is going to be 1.5 to 2 times more than the average drilling is being done with the same machine. We're using a method that we have done it in the past, way past back then, and the speed is going to be really high. So it's going to be about 2 to 3 weeks. We're hoping about 3 weeks we are finishing 1500 meters.
Wow.
After that, in period of 500 meters, we're going to send the rock to the assay lab because we want to get them as soon as possible. I'm hoping like in about a month and a half, then we have first assay results that we publish it. We're not going to wait for the rest of it. We do that, then we'll go to the next hole. The method we are using that, we tested that, it works, and the speed is really high. And I can't talk about the method, but I tell you the speed is really good for us, it's double. With the same system, we're gonna go on the north side of the live zone. That's where at the surface, we've had up to 8 grams per ton gold in the past assayed by our geologists right at the surface. That's where we're gonna target that which perceived to be the highest gold grade at the live zone right at the surface. And we've had 4.8% copper right at that location. And we have I see a very large target right there. Once that's done, the line is going to be extended for 1.5 kilometers from south to north, that we have extended that. And then we're going to go to the east side. I like to talk about the east once we're done with these two. Of course, in the meantime, we will have news releases on the first hole and the second hole and on the third hole. One of the things we do on the live zone, maybe people should understand, this is almost 5 holes in competitors' drillings in one hole. because 1,000, 1,500 meters is a long, long hole, and it gets slower as it gets deeper. But you're ambitious, we're looking at that. Hopefully, we get something like Hemlo, 1.5 kilometers. That's going to be very beautiful.
Yeah, that's awesome. So again, a lot of people want an aggressive drilling structure. They want to see the depth. So that's absolutely fantastic. So what makes this drilling different than other drillings you've done?
Oh, no. Yes. I explained a little bit.
Yeah.
But one of the things is very important. First of all, we're well prepared for deep drilling. Second, because it takes certain engineering into it to get into it with the smaller drill rigs, and we don't want to go to the bigger one. That's one thing. Second, this is our first time we are targeting very deep zone of this Lyle zone. We're looking at 1.5 kilometers. Hopefully, if you hear us that we had to bring another rig in onto the property, that's a very good news. It shows that we're going to the depth, and still we have to go. We have to bring really a serious machine now. Go that deep. Some other deposits in the area, in 2009, they had to do the same, bring a new machine for that deep drilling. The other thing that we never have done that in the past, we're going to a new side of this Lyle zone, which is about 500-600 meters to the north, and has the highest gold so far on the property. Of course, we have higher gold numbers right at the bedrock in the Hoy zone towards the south, but this stretch, we get to it later on. We want to extend it to 1.5 kilometers. Later on at Hoy, is going to stretch the whole length north to south for 2,500 meters plus, which makes it very extensive. So that's what we have different than the past.
Oh, that's awesome. And I guess to give people a taste, there's a lot of other companies releasing, kind of their drilling plans and what they hope to do. What makes you guys different than some of the other companies that are also doing a bunch of drilling right now?
We have sort of, I haven't seen out in the market like what the others do. Like when I look at them, their exploration method is a little bit different than ours. On ours, first of all, we are drilling a porphyry, which what it means, like almost anywhere we drill around this project, we come up with mineralization. In the past, we've had it all the time, but this time is a little bit different, including the last time we did in November. The difference is our IP has shown that it is mineralized so far. Thank God, crossing our fingers, is going to be the same in the future. But now we're going into the harder zones of this IP, deeper and harder zones of this IP, and plus some other features that we haven't done it in the past. For instance, that 8 gram gold towards the north, if I'm right, we had it in the past. Assayed, that's a very hot zone that we're going to go after it, and I'm hoping to get significant numbers out of that. So it makes it really different. For us, risk is a lot lower.
Yeah, no, awesome. You guys are, again, everyone's hoping that you guys were going to go deeper, and I think this is exactly what people wanted to hear. What's changed in the company since the last time you guys did drilling? Last time you guys did drilling, the stock price was 6 to 8 cents. Now we're trading, close to 30. What's kind of your views? What do you think's changed?
For a long time, we have drilled this deposit, right? And the last time we started drilling, our method of drilling changed, and we had to prove to the market that this IP, 3D IP works, and what we do is correct. And this was the first time now we have a really beautiful target. Some people call it Mona Lisa, and some of the shareholders. And this is the first time we wanted to prove the concept, that the concept worked. Last time, in fact, we just proved the concept, and we weren't expecting to have such a beautiful results, like 235 meters of 1 gram gold equivalent. We never expected that, and we saw the type of rock. Now things are changed. That's why market paid attention. All of a sudden, yes, it is correct. It's working. So our proof of concept work. Now we're going on the harder system and deeper zones on that. We are diminishing the risk as we move forward, and we see numbers in all holes. That's what has changed, and the market loves it. And they see now, yes, we're going to move forward. We're going to go based on that concept. We're going to drill it. Hopefully, next time we're going to be even a more different company.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, really, I want to give people a taste on, what improvements has the company made in, kind of the past 8 months, since the beginning of the year. Do you want to touch on any of the very high level? Because I know there's a lot of new investors in Doubleview. We're even seeing them in the Telegram channel, on LinkedIn, things like that. Do you want to give people kind of a what's happened in the past 8 months?
That's exactly what the shareholders are looking for. They are looking for success based on some concept, not success based on hype. This is what they want first. Then they want the venture to join that company that has a lot better success and more improvement in their stock as they see it. As they saw it, they got even more, they came in more. Believe it or not, our financing is going really, really well. I'm picking and choosing between the people who want to be involved in this company because I want them to be a real shareholder, not a stock seller at the end of the day and goodbye. We're looking for real investors who are looking for the end game, not short game. And this is what the strategy has been changed since last time that we went to the market. Now we're getting very strong hands into the company. I can't talk about them, but very, very strong hands coming into our company and financing, and I'm very pleased with that.
Yeah, I gotta push you. It's the only reason people watch my videos if I don't push you for the financing teasers. So, you gotta let me know. How's it going? What's your feeling? What can you say without saying? I guess. Is there any little bit I can push you? How are things?
All I can say, it's going really well beyond my expectation.
Okay, that's a good teaser. I won't push you too much more.
Sure.
Hopefully we can do a video on that in the future here,
Of
the
course.
short future. Is there anything you want to say that we left out, whether it's drilling related or financing related?
We are, first of all, in the news release, you see that we're going to put where the drill hole is projected to go and what we're going to go and hit before even looking at it. And that's the IP survey that we're targeting. That's one thing. We're going to show the next drill hole as well. And most probably in the next news release to show it. That's going to be our goal, highest goal target so far at the lag. And then, if you've got questions and you want to see what's going on, please email us to contact@doubleview.ca.
Yeah, or you're active in the Telegram too. They can post it there. I know you and a bunch of the other team members are there. Even some very active shareholders are there. Shout out to D4. I'm sure everyone knows. So awesome. Well, thanks, Farshad. I think this is great, exciting news, and hopeful for the future.
Thank you, Jason, for having me.